digital learning could be one of the most fundamental changes we have in Georgia education, and it's something that's absolutely necessary. As we look at our children today and the students, this is the way they're learning outside of the classroom, whether it's at home, whether it's with their friends. They have digital devices, whether it's an iPad or a tablet or a telephone, a smartphone or a laptop or even a desktop. This is how education is happening, and we need to meet these students where they are. One of the reasons we have a high dropout rate here in Georgia, and really too high across the country, is because so many times we take children, we try to force them into our environment instead of us meeting them where they are. This is our opportunity to make Georgia a national leader in education. It's happening in other places, and what this would do is it would allow more Georgians to have access, more Georgia students to have access to the Georgia Virtual School, which is a public online learning school that offers individualized classes for the students that they'll take at their public school. They could take them at home if they wish. They could take them on the break at their job, however they want to access it. But this is an opportunity to take the best that the world has to offer and bring it to our students. For example, we have only across the state a few physics teachers. We have hundreds of physics teacher jobs that we could probably fill, but there aren't the resources to hire all those, and there aren't the teachers to fill those spots. Yet this will allow our students to tap into the greatest physics teachers in the world. So if you're in a South Georgia high school and you don't have a physics teacher at your school, you can still get this online and do it at the school as well. Chinese, we have on the Georgia Virtual School teachers that are physically in China that work for the state of Georgia that teach Mandarin Chinese online. Most of our students don't have access to it except through the Georgia Virtual School. So this is a way to complement what is already happening, a way to take the best that the world has to offer, bring it into our traditional school setting, and allow our children to just have greater access. And it's done at a lower cost too, which is amazing. So what we've seen so far among the 10 to 12,000 students who are actively engaged in this are test scores going up at a much, much lower cost. And we want to make sure that we expand those opportunities to all Georgia students. The host is an idea that has been in Georgia for quite some time, but has not been in Cherokee County, and many counties have not taken advantage of it. But I want to commend the leadership of the Cherokee County Board of Commissioners, who passed a resolution unanimously asking us for this. And what this will do, it will create a ballot question or a referendum in Cherokee County to add the 1 penny host optional sales tax for the purposes of completely eliminating the property tax for homeowners on the government portion of their property tax bill. Each property tax bill basically contains two major parts: the school tax, which this doesn't impact that at all, and the local government tax. In Cherokee County, 35 to 40% of your bill is your local government tax. This will completely eradicate that. Once all of the resources are expended to completely get rid of the homeowner's property tax, then you start rolling back property taxes on other small businesses and non-homestead properties. So this is a great opportunity for Cherokee County to receive a major tax break. It's a great opportunity to take a tax kind of off the rolls in a way that will, if passed by the voters, will equally distribute that tax burden to everybody that uses our services, not just those people who live in Cherokee County. So it's a much more fair, transparent way to do this. Most economists agree this is the best way to finance government. And again, a major tax break for Cherokee County homeowners, which I think is a good thing in this environment. The question is about how the new news from Caterpillar is really going to impact our state and why it happened. Well, first of all, there's no doubt about it that as I speak to people all across our state, and particularly in Cherokee and Cobb and Fulton and my area, jobs, 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 it resonates. And so we're proud to announce this is the biggest job creation economic development project since Kia back in the late 90s. So this is fantastic, or I should say in the mid 2000s. This is fantastic for the state of Georgia. 1,400 direct jobs, a $200 million direct investment in this plant. We're going to be creating Caterpillar tractors that will be exported. 40% of them will be exported out of the United States. And one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, they decided to locate in our state was because the Savannah Harbor and because that port in Savannah, which we're attempting to deepen. No question about it, that is the biggest economic engine in our state. And that's why the state has put so many resources behind deepening it. And now today we see this great project come out of that. 1,400 direct jobs, probably another couple thousand indirect jobs, $200 million in direct investment, another few $100 million in indirect investment. This is a great day for Georgia, a great day for our economy. And if we can continue to do these things here at the local level, we can be a national leader in leading our state and this nation out of the recession we've been in so long.